Hey, 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 happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everybody's out there having a great Sunday. I know I am. It's something about Sundays that make me feel so relaxed and like I just want to sleep all day. Is that just me? Okay. Maybe it's not. But so hey, I wanted to connect with you guys because it's something I've been wanting to talk about for a little bit here, and I just really hadn't had the time to sit down and kind of turn my camera on. But I wanted to talk about guarding your heart while dating. And, you know, I used to be the type of person that was very like a helpless romantic, right? So when I would meet someone, it's like, I'm all in, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm all into it, I'm into you. And I just realized that over the course of like doing that, I would put myself in positions where I would be hurt, and now my mindset is quite different, and I've learned how to guard my heart. And so I wanted to kind of help all of us out there that are helpless romantics and that love and love to companionship and friendships and all of that. It's not a bad thing, but you have to be very intentional in that journey so that you can protect your heart. So what does guarding your heart really mean? There's a scripture in the Bible, I believe it's Philippians 4:23, don't quote me on that, it may be right, where it says, above all else, guard your heart, because out of it flows rivers of life. And your heart is a very fragile thing. Like you have to, it's almost like a portal to your soul. So why would you give everyone access to your soul so easily, right? Especially when you're not really quite sure if they have the discipline to guard your soul or love your soul the way it deserves to be loved. And so when you are in a relationship and you're a person that has a tendency to fall hard, fall quickly, there are some things that you can do to make sure that you don't put yourself in a position where you are hurt. And so one of the things is setting boundaries. If you know that, I don't know, if you know that kissing on the first date will, open you up emotionally, maybe you may give yourself to the third date, or something like that. Or inviting someone over to your home within the first week of meeting them versus maybe waiting a couple months until you get to know them a little bit more. Whatever your boundaries are, setting boundaries that will kind of allow you to slowly open up emotionally, and not just boom, day one, you're like all in and you didn't really make sure that this person has the discipline to love you the way that you deserve to be loved. And so setting healthy boundaries, knowing what those boundaries are, being very clear on them, and not allowing them to be easily pushed or someone to manipulate you to move those boundaries. Another thing is to take it slow. You know, not everybody your husband, ladies. Just because he asked you out on a date don't mean he your husband. And it's like, okay, I think he my husband, so I'm just gonna, throw all my rules out the window. And it's like, no, no, no. At minimum, go into it as, I'm just meeting a friend and we just about to have a good time. I'm about to learn from this person. It don't necessarily always have to lead into a romantic relationship or your forever person, because it may not be. He just may be someone that is cool to kick it with, and or someone that you're learning from. You're learning more about yourself, and I think that's why dating is important, because it's not just about knowing the other person, but you're learning more about yourself, what you like, what you don't like, what you'll never do again, what you want to do more of. It really does help you do that. Another thing is, ladies, stop telling all your business so soon. All of your business, all your, what you went through in your childhood, everything that you're looking for in a man, what all your favorite things are, because what's going to happen is you're giving this person all your information. And if it's not the right person, they can use that to manipulate you, and they can somehow formulate themselves to where they look like they're the perfect person. But no, you just gave them the formula to crack your code. So now they know what your favorite things are. They know where you like to hang out. They know what makes you upset, what makes you happy. So they're like, okay, I'm gonna tune into what makes her happy. I'm gonna do all these things. I'm gonna take her to all her favorite restaurants, and now I don't crack the code to her heart, right? Even if the intention may be, I just want to get her in bed. But you thinking, oh, this person is really down for me. They really love me, and it could be manipulation. So being slow to speak and quick to listen. Ask more questions than you give more answers. Ask more about what they're doing, what they're into, this kind of thing. Trickle a little bit in about what you about, but just, you know, do it at a pace that's healthy. Do it at a pace that's not as quick. Give them a little bit at a time, and as you learn more about them, as you begin to trust them, then you can give more and more and more. So those are some of the things, that you can do, to guard your heart. And that's not all encompassing, but that those things will definitely help you. And just continue to keep your options open. If you're not in a committed relationship, continue to keep your options open. Continue to meet people. Don't pigeonhole yourself to one person that you just met. 24 hours, you're already deleted everybody from your phone, and you just beeline into this person. No, keep your options open. Continue to meet people. Continue to make friends. And don't pigeonhole yourself into one person, because again, that could open you up emotionally to someone that really isn't assigned to you. Above all else, guard your heart. And I know there's an infamous saying that says, follow your heart. But if your heart is confused, if your heart is hurting, if your heart isn't pure, sometimes it doesn't lead you the right way. So use your intuition, use your wisdom, use the facts that you learning about someone. I love the saying that when people show you who they are, believe it. If he's telling you, I'm not ready for a relationship right now, he's not ready for a relationship right now. There's very little you can do about that. Stop thinking that you can change his mind, right? He told you who he was. Believe that. Don't put yourself in a situation now that you're going to get hurt because 3 years later, he still don't want to marry you. He told you that. You know what I mean? Let's listen. Let's listen to what people really feel. And people can be really honest, and they know themselves. They're like, I don't do this. I'm not ready for this. And when they tell you that, believe what they're saying, right? And that's another way to guard your heart. We all want to find love and be in love, but we got to do it in a way where we have some finesse to it, that we're not haphazard in the way that we pursue love, that we're wise, that we're patient, that we take our time, that we ask questions, that we just don't go all in blindly, but we use wisdom, that we're prayerful, and we ask God, is this somebody I really need to be in a situation with, in a relationship with? Seeing what God has to say about it, because he may say no, and it may look all perfect. Like, I don't understand why he's saying no, but if he says no, it's no. It's no. And sometimes your family can even be that voice of God in your life and saying, sis, I don't know. He's something about him that don't sit well with me. And you're like, no, I know him. He fine. Like, he this and listen, that's sound wisdom. There's something that they're seeing that there may be some truth to that. You know what I mean? Like, don't shut that down. Allow the Lord to really speak to you through different channels concerning that person you're involved in. And I know it's hard to pivot when you really love someone or you're really into them. I know it's hard to just pivot and cut that off, but the beautiful thing is that God can see your future. You're just seeing your now. You have no idea how this is going to pan out in your future. And you have to trust when he's leading you in a different direction. So that's what I wanted to share. I hope that helps someone. I definitely know that those type of truths has definitely helped me. And it's helped me just live a just freer life and be able to truly understand how precious my heart is and how to navigate how to protect it. So don't forget, Thursday is my Men and Divorce panel. I have some amazing speakers coming this week. I'm so excited about it. So tune in Thursday at 8 p.m. on my page for the Men and Divorce panel. I'll see you soon. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.